Hi guys, welcome to 5mantra.com. This is Kalyan, the Faculty of Aptitude, and we are going to discuss in this video, we are going to discuss about some different problem in mensuration which is not actually difficult, but we need to just classify the figure and separate the partitions, and then we can find out the area. That's it. Just your question is to find out shaded region, means red colored shaded. This means this one. How to do this? See guys, here actually this problem is not at all difficult, but if you look at this problem as it is given, then it will be very difficult. Why? Because actually this shape is nowhere there in the mensuration basics. What the basics we have taught in our mensuration basics, like from triangles or circles or quadrilaterals or hexagons, from all this, if you just try to sort it out, no one shape will be like this directly as it is given. So how to do this? It's a very simple thing guys. Here we just have to consider this one. Okay, here for example, this is a shape. Okay, this is a shape which is not directly defined. Let us do partitions and then we do the calculation. Okay, for that sake, what I am going to do is just see and observe. Now, somehow is it looking like this or not? It's so simple now. Now, for our convenience, I want to make them separate. Like how? For example, and one more thing I need to tell you here is the measurements are, this one is 10. This one is 10 in the sense, this is 10, this is 10 and this is 10, means this lined portion. Okay, when this is 10, so this is 10, okay, and this also would be 10, this also would be 10 and this also would be 10, and this part is 7, this part is 3.5. That you need to consider, right? Now let us do the partitions for this. So is this correct or not? Guys, you might have observed this or not. Simple. Now let us see here, is this a rectangle or not? And is this a rectangle or not? Now let us write down the measurements according to the given figure also. Now just see, I am showing you these figures like this just because here this one as it is, if you do the given problem with the given diagram, it's quite impossible. Then how to do this problem? Simple. You need to divide, you need to separate the given diagram into different partitions and observe the partitions which are in the primary shapes which are given in the details of mensuration in the basics. Now, is this a rectangle or not? So these two are rectangles only. Clear? Now, and what about the measurements of these rectangles? Let us observe in the given diagram of the problem. Just see. Now, here what we have given, I'll explain you. Here this is 10 centimeter or not guys? So is this length 10 centimeter or not? So the length which we have separated here, this is 10 centimeters. Getting my point or not? So this is what? 10 centimeters. So this length would be your 10 centimeters. Clear? Now, in each case, for example, okay, that means if this is 10, this also would be 10. Is that right or not? So the same thing will be happen to this also. Means these two rectangles are equal in their dimensions or not? They are having the same dimensions or not? For example, this is 10, this also would be 10, this also would be 10, this also would be 10. Means this is the rectangular part and this is a rectangular part. That means this length, this length, this length, this length, this length, all are 10s. That means this one is 10, this one is also 10, this one is also 10. And now coming to width region is given. So that means width of this entire circular ring as well as width of this rectangular part. This width is how much? 3.5 or not? So here also this would be how much? 3.5 or not? Okay, this also would be 3.5. Getting my point or not? And what does is it represent in the given diagram? This represents the breadth of the rectangle or not? So here this would be breadth of the rectangle, which is how much, guys? 3.5 or not? So breadth of the rectangle is given as 3.5. So this is also 3.5. Okay, 3.5 centimeters, right? So let us see, guys. This is 3.5. So here about these two pieces, once again showing you here, this piece and this piece, these two are equal in their areas because their dimensions are same. How dimensions are same? This is 10, this is 10, this is 10, this is 10. Means lengths of the each of the rectangle are 10 from the given figure. And breadths of the each rectangle from the given figure are like this. This is a 3.5. So 3.5. We have the dimensions of these two figures. Is that right or not? So we can find out the area of this one. Now attachment of these two. Okay, attachment of these two. This two means this part and this part are attached together to form what? Circular ring or not? Certainly circular ring. Okay, now if you take now let us see, guys, here let me show you something that here this is breadth of rectangular part as well as same thing is acting as what? Width of the circular ring also or not? So this is a width of circular ring also. Okay, breadth of each rectangular portion is equal to width of this circular ring also or not? If you analyze this figure, what can be obtained? Just see here. Okay, just look at this. So this width we have given. Okay, here this width would be how much? 3.5 or not? 3.5. Next. So this, have a look at this. Okay, now again just okay, see this. Now what this, once again I'm telling you, this width, this breadth of the each rectangle is coinciding with what? Okay, width of the circular ring. So now this would be your circular ring width or not? How much is that? 3.5 centimeters. Now as we have given this part of length, this length is how much given it is? This length is given as how much? 7 centimeters or not? Means this part or not? This part in the sense, this part only, no? In this circular ring, okay, this is a diameter of inner circle or not? If you consider this as an inner circle, okay, this is a diameter of inner circle. Is that right or not? And that would be given as 7 centimeters. That is given as how much? 7 centimeters. Now, then radius would be your 3.5 again or not? 3.5. When diameter of inner circle, is that right or not here? Here this is 3.5. This is 3.5 means this is inner circle diameter or not? When this is inner circle diameter 7 centimeters diameter, then inner circle radius would be how much? 3.5 or not? Now if you do analyze, see, you need, so what is your target? You need to find the areas of this rectangle and this rectangle and this circular ring. That is your final target. For finding this, we need to have the length and breadth. Already we had it. Now for finding this circular ring from the basics of mensuration again. Okay, what is the circular ring? Tell me. Now look at this one. Is it representing a circular ring or not? So when it is representing a circular ring, we have given this length as how much? Okay, 7 or not? See, here is this 7 or not? This length is only this one, no? Means diameter of inner circle is 7. When diameter of inner circle is 7, its radius would be half of the 7. That would be 3.5. 3.5 means inner circle radius. Let us represent with small r. Small r is how much? 3.5. And now tell me, is it a capital R or not? Means entire this part. Now coming to this part is given again how much? Width of this. Width of this is how much? 3.5 only, no? When this is 3.5 means this entire length would be 3.5. Okay, this entire length will be 3.5. Means if you take this total distance, this is a capital R or not? For which the value is small r value is this one. This is width of the circular ring, and adding these two we get capital R or not? Okay, capital R. How much is the value of that? Here this is 3.5 and this is 3.5. Means added together to get capital radius. That means this is 7 centimeters or not? So we have inner circle radius is 3.5 centimeters and outer circle radius is 7 centimeters. Clear for you guys? Outer circle radius is 7 centimeters and inner circle radius is 3.5 centimeters. Now we need to find out the area of circular ring. See guys, I am not explaining you here circular ring, how to get the circular ring area. That circular ring area will come in the basics of this mensuration. Now just we use the formula to find out circular ring. So circular ring means this one. Okay, one second, just I will show you. If this is a circle with the same center, if you draw another circle, means like this, okay, then area between them is known as circular ring, where capital R is a radius, of outer circle and small r is the radius of inner circle. Then what is the area? And this, let this be width of the path. Okay, let me show you here like this is a capital R and this is a small r. Okay, and this is a width or not? Width. Okay, now tell me, what is the area? Pi into capital R plus small r into capital R minus small r. So this is the area of this ring. Ring means area enclosed between this circle and this circle. That means this portion, black colored portion. Get it? So just see. Now look at this guys. What is our final target? You need to find out this entire black colored portion. Why? Because we have separated them into pieces. Now we need to find out the area of this and this. So first of all, these two are same in the sizes. So it is sufficient to find out the area of one of them and make it 2 times, means multiplied by 2, sum of the areas of these two. Okay, then each one is in the shape of rectangle. So first shade area for this area would be how much? Length times of breadth, length into breadth. Length is given how much? 10. Breadth is given how much? 3.5. So 10 into 3.5 would be how much? 35. So 35 centimeter square is the area of each one piece. Now how many such a pieces are there? 2 pieces or not? Okay, 2 pieces. So area of the rectangular portions, total area of the rectangular portions, I'll show you here. Total area. So total area of rectangular portions is how much? Each one 35. That, like that 2 are there. 35 2s are how much? 70. So what is that area of these 2 rectangles? 70 centimeters square. Now let us find out the area of this circular ring, and as we said, the area of circular ring is, okay, pi into capital R plus small r into capital R minus small r. As we said, capital R value is 7 and small r value is 3.5. Now tell me, pi, I'll put direct values here, 22 by 7, capital R plus small r. Capital R is how much, guys? 7 plus small r, 3.5. 7 plus 3.5 into 7 minus 3.5. Isn't it? 7 minus 3.5. So 7 plus 3. See, let us analyze this. 22 by 7, okay, into 7 plus 3.5 is your 10.5 into 7 minus 3.5 would be 3.5 again. 3.5 is half of 7 or not? If you take 3.5, cut 2 times in this or not? 3.5 2s are 7, 2 11s are this. So what is left again? Tell me. Here, once again I am telling you, here 3.5 2s are 7 and 2 11s are. So what is the still left? 11 and 10.5 in numerator part, nothing is there in denominator. So let us see. So what is your answer then? 11 into 10.5. What is 11 into 10.5? Multiplying with 11, I think you know about this. Finally we get 1155. As we have decimal after one digit, we can keep it like this. So finally, what is the area of this black colored circular ring? Tell me, guys. Black colored circular ring is 115.5 centimeter square, and area of each rectangle is 35, and 2 rectangles is how much? 70. So let me show you here. Just tell me, guys, here what we have to do. So finally, guys, here sum of the areas of these 2 rectangles. Area of rectangles is how much, boys? Here 70 centimeters square. Okay, and area of this circular ring, how much is that circular ring? 115.5 centimeters square. Got it or not? Now, in order to get this entire red colored part, we need to add this area plus this area plus this entire this black colored circular ring. Okay, add them all. What do we get? 70 plus 115.5. What is this? 185.5 or not? 185.5 centimeters square. So what is your answer? 185.5 centimeters square is your resultant area of this entire figure. So out of the given options, which is the correct option? Out of the given options, which is correct option? Your A. So guys, in this type of problems, okay, please do consider, I am telling you guys that please don't get hurry while doing these problems. This problem you can't do directly. We have to separate the diagrams and we need to do analyze separately. This problem is somehow different than previous problems. Okay, hope you guys would have enjoyed this one, and we'll come up with this type of difficult cases once again in the upcoming videos. Okay, please do subscribe our channel to get further updates. Thank you very much.